stuff to say, but it's beautiful as well.
Yeah, I'm just trying to encourage people to adopt older dogs,
too,
whatever the justification they need is.
Agreed.
Well,
Agreed.
so what are you doing to pass your time with your chihuahua?
Going nuts. So I cook every day on my Instagram. I'm like, I just decided to lean in and do Insta stories. So I'm doing that hardcore because I have nothing else to do and just looking for one. Like I'm making little chores, and then I make lots of food, and so I bring it, I drop it off at my friend's place. I put it in Tupperware, freeze it for them.
Oh,
so that's
nice.
So great.
Anything, and then I go on walks. You know, I live in a cute neighborhood, so like you guys, I put on my mask and I walk, and I'm like Belle and Beauty and the Beast. I'm like, you know, good day, bonjour, say hi to the neighbors.
Well, James would like you because when James says hi to people and they don't say hi back,
I can't stand it.
It ruins
like,
his day.
When I'm like, hey, morning, and people don't even acknowledge it, like, what's wrong with you? Anywhere else in the world outside of LA, people are just so nice.
For 3 hours.
Where'd you grow up again, James?
I grew up in San Diego.
So I'm from a small town up in Washington State, and small town people say hi back, you know?
Oh, for sure.
Like,
anywhere, go to the Midwest, but like anywhere outside of LA, New York, and people are nice.
Well, I told you, it's different. People, so I'm from Oklahoma, people are nice to your face. Behind you, but I don't care. You can talk shit behind my back, that's fine.
Just be nice to my
face.
Be
nice to my face.
I don't know. I just assume you're talking shit.
I assume you love me.
Yeah, right? I'm fine with that. But if I say hello to you on my morning walk, you don't even fucking acknowledge it.
He gets
I literally like hey, good morning. If you don't even look at me, we're like, all right, fuck me. Like,
well, we do this thing in the country because literally live in farmlands, and so you drive and your hands on the steering wheel, and you drive by someone, you do the hand wave off the steering wheel, and that's the big high. Yeah, the big
that's how it is in our little community here now. It used before this quarantine. It's actually one little silver lining of the quarantine. Other than my immediate neighbors that I knew totally cool with, I definitely got some like looks from some of the older neighbors that like didn't really like me, assumed I'd be raging all the time, which is few and far between. But now they see it's like working out in the morning, every morning, going on a walk with them. Like they love us now. They love us.
They love that we had a dog, and they're like, oh, this cute little couple's in the community.
Also, again, not to be fucked up, but I think they look at us like, you know, when shit hits the fan, like they're young enough to still like go out.
Well, we went to the grocery store with them a lot. Yeah.
Or if there's a fire, you could rescue them.
Yeah, right. Don't forget that, Bob.
Yeah. Oh, Bob. Oh, tell Bob I said hi.
Bob's our across the pond neighbor.
Bob lives right across the water right there.
We informed him that we know his schedule because I watch his lights. I know when he's awake.
It's getting pretty creepy in this neighborhood. I'm not
that is a little creepy. There's
nothing else to do. We're just watching our neighbors.
Nothing else to do. And like it's all windows in these houses, so like you see when a light comes on, you know?
I would totally have binoculars. I would have no shame.
Yeah, they've definitely seen us naked. No
He's like.
Anyways,
how long have you guys been together now? When we get out of the Big Brother house, was it a month ago or 2 years ago? I can't remember.
It was like I don't know. It was either yesterday or 7 years.
We've either been together like 14 years or like just over 1. I don't know.
Yeah, understood.
We feels like 14. No, we hit our anniversary during this quarantine, which like we still need to properly celebrate. Like I'm kind of trying not to acknowledge it until we can go do something.
He was awesome. Like, "Oh, it's happy 1 year," and I was like.
That's cute. Are you cooking? Like, did you do a special dinner or something?
We haven't celebrated it like proper. Like maybe next weekend. We've barely been drinking or anything. We're honestly really busy right now. I'm doing remote sessions in the studio.
We're working on our computers. We work out at the garage every day. We take our walks.
You're not having any cocktails?
We've had so I did make this really good spicy margarita the other day. It was guava, passion fruit, jalapenos, and mezcal. Ooh.
And then we made a watermelon-based one, just muddled watermelon and jalapeno and blackberries. Mm-hmm. But like usually, if I'm gonna do a cocktail, I'm gonna do 17 cocktails.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've had one.
Well, that's boring. You guys join the rest of us. Join the fun. Get fun.
Join the what is it? The quarantine 15? Is that what everybody's saying?
Yes. The COVID-19.
COVID-19.
Oh, COVID-19.
And again, the COVID-19.
I've never been more excited to go out and eat sushi and get a spicy margarita at a restaurant.
I'll even drive to Burbank if you invite me over. Like, I'll actually show up for social hour now.
I was just saying that. I was just thinking that when this is all done, you know, the three of us, we got to get together and have happy hour because I miss happy hour so much. And you know what we should do? You should come to Palm Springs.
Oh,
right?
You know what?
Do a happy hour there.
Today.
Don, we actually were really talking about like, can we still like Airbnb
we
a house
like,
for a weekend maybe to get away? So
we went out there and like had like a nice steak dinner one night. The town's so cute. All the lights were lit up and
Isn't
like
it beautiful? You got to come out on a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, because Thursday night we close down. They close all of downtown and there's street fair. So the whole community. Well, this
every
is when
Thursday.
Every Thursday when everything's back to normal. I assume that'll be back. But the whole town shuts down and everyone's out there and the lights out there and people, there's live music and stuff. It's so fun that you just walk and get a nice outside dinner. You'll love it. So let's get back to normal and do that. Deal?
Soup sound.
For sure.
Can I actually tell you one little bougie story since we're just conversating here? I got really lucky though. So I usually go to Coachella, as you know, because you leave for Coachella.
I do leave.
But this year, and usually what I'll do is I'll rent the house, you know, something nice and big and fancy, and then I split it with all my friends. So it's not that big of a load on me, but I'll front it. It's affordable, yeah. Yeah, I had one rented, ready to go when, like, this is 6 months ago. And I just had a weird feeling. I'm like, it's a lot of money, and I had like a window to cancel it. I had a few days left.
I told him to cancel it.
And she did, and I decided, like, you know what? I'm going to cancel to be safe. I would have been screwed. Shit out of luck with all the weekend, nobody to pitch in, and no festival to go to if I didn't. So,
don't you think your friends would have said to you? Don't you think your friends would have been like, "Oh, I'll chip in because we all planned and we all lost it."
No way! Are you kidding me?
You need new friends.
That's what
I
agree.
Yeah,
That's what
but that group that was going, there's no fucking way. I'd be chasing them down for years. It wouldn't work.
That's hilarious. Okay,
so
book for next year now. It'll be extra cheap.
Right.
Well, I mean, is it going to happen in October? I don't think so.
Book for 2023.
Yeah. We're just going to start our lives over in 2023.
What have you been cooking? You said you've been cooking a lot. Like, what are you cooking?
Every day. So I cook, like this morning, you can see my Instagram. This is my Instagram. People are, I feel like we haven't read anyone's comments either. I kind of forgot that. I felt like we were just doing.
Someone said we're a cute couple. They don't know who we are. I'm James. Caitlin, clearly you're fans. Also, somebody made a good point as we're talking about vacationing in Palm Springs that defeats the point of home. I disagree. Home is where the heart is, and if you're on vacation, make it homey.
We're talking about positivity, and home is just chit-chatting in our own home. So
Thank you, dear.
Yeah.
Well, I made a frittata this morning. That was big news.
Is that like a baked egg?
I don't normally like frittatas, but I've had a few in my life that are good.
Serious question. What's the difference between a frittata and a quiche?
Beautiful question, James.
Eggs.
So a quiche is a crust, and you would incorporate like heavy cream in that. So when it cooks, it almost gets like a custard texture. Okay. Whereas a quiche is just like a baked egg, so it's kind of fluffs up.